Happy Sunday. I'm sorry this is so damn late. It's already almost 10 o'clock at night. I do apologize. My whole day has gotten away from me. It has just been a whirlwind of this whole weekend has been crazy. See, yesterday we went to the flea market down at Denton Farm Park and we were down there most of the day. Well, not most of the day. We left about 12 and then we came back up here and then we had to unload stuff. We had to put stuff away and I was so exhausted by 6 o'clock in the evening. I laid down and took a nap for about an hour, and then I woke up really confused because I had no idea why I was asleep. So then I had this temporary moment of panic where I thought, oh my God, because I didn't even know what day it was anymore. Like, why was I asleep? I don't think I was supposed to be asleep. What have I missed? And I'm just freaking out. And then I remembered, oh God, no, I didn't miss anything. We did the thing. We're fine. But so I didn't get a whole lot done yesterday because normally Saturday is when I do all my running around, but we weren't here, so I didn't get to do it. So then today I had to do a lot of my running around that I normally do on Saturdays, and I missed my exercise class today because I was busy with other stuff. And we're trying to look at a car and cannot get up with the owner. We were hoping to go look at it today, but he never got back to me about it. I have found this car. This has nothing to do with anything, and it's really stupid probably, but it's probably a blessing that the seller hasn't answered me. I found this car, okay? My younger son and we just go online and look at cars, for sale. And I found this one, and my son really liked it. I'd drive it. I like it. And I'm looking at it like, I'm not saying we're going to buy it, but would it hurt to go look at it and check it out? So I sent the seller a message Friday and said, could we possibly come by either Saturday evening or Sunday? He said, absolutely, no problem. Either day would be fine. Well, so we got back from the yard sale thing, in which, by the way, I saw several of my subscribers there. Hey, it was good to see y'all. I did. I saw several people came up and said hey to me. So it was really nice to see you. That was very cool and didn't expect that. That was really neat. But so I told the seller that had this car, like, okay, I don't know when we'll be back Saturday, but maybe we could come Saturday. So we got back Saturday evening, and this was before the nap that I woke up from and was all confused. So when we got back, I sent the seller a message and said, hey, we're back in town. Maybe could we come see it? No answer. Because I sent him a message at about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and he didn't answer me. And he never did answer me all day yesterday. So I messaged him again this morning about 9 o'clock. No answer. I sent him another message about 1 o'clock. No answer. Like, do you want to sell this car? Because he said we could come either Saturday or Sunday, but, I have to get in touch with him to find out if he wants to meet somewhere, which is fine. How are we going to do this so we can see the car? No response at all. As far as I know, he still has it and it's still for sale. He's just not answering his messages for some reason. So anyway, I don't know what's up with that. I'll try again tomorrow, I guess. Just like, do you want to sell it or not? And personally, if I were trying to sell a car, I think if somebody messaged me and it was, I'm not a scammer. I'm not trying to scam you or anything. I'm not asking to mail you a check. I'm willing, I want to meet you in person to see this car. My kids are coming with me and we want to check it out. No money, no response. Like, I got the money, but I want to see the car. No answer. I think I would answer the people if I wanted to sell a car. I believe I would respond to people that were interested in it. Maybe he's not that interested in selling it. Shit, I don't know. Anyway, so that was kind of frustrating. So we didn't get to see the car today. I was hoping to get to see the car. Didn't get to see it. Maybe one night this week he can do it. The hell if I know. I'm sitting here right now editing a video. I went to Dollar General earlier today. Again, while I was waiting to hear from the guy, I thought, I'm just going to go on about my day. I'm just going to go ahead and do what I'm going to do. And I guess if he responds, we'll go from there. But I'm not going to sit at the house all day waiting for him to respond to me. It's a good thing I didn't, because he never did respond. So I went to Dollar General and I made a video organizing the Dollar Days section. God, it was a mess. It was an absolute nightmare in there. And it's okay because that aisle is so disorganized and stuff is just everywhere. When people do come down that aisle, They will just stand and stare at it for the longest time because it's like brain overload, and you're like, what am I looking at? So people would come over, and I get out of the way. Now, when people come down the aisle, I will get out of the way. I'm not gonna bother people trying to shop. But it's kind of frustrating because they will just stand there for the longest time, just staring, just slack jawed, like, I'm going, dude, there's not that much to look at. Come on. So the video itself right now, it's an hour and 10 minutes. I'll have to cut it down because I'm sure there are some, like, there are always loud noises and things that I have to cut out. I know there's at least one point in this video where I got mad because there was this woman on the other aisle lecturing her son about saying please for some reason. And she just went on and on and on. She was being really loud about it, kind of like mommies in Target. She wanted everybody to know that she was scolding her son because he said please, but he didn't say it loud enough. She literally was pissed off that he didn't say it loud enough. He needed to go to the bathroom. It was a whole thing. Like, it's this little, probably 5-year-old kid said, Mommy, something like, may I please go to the bathroom? And she got pissed at him and said he should have said, may I please be excused? You don't want to say bathroom because it's rude. And she just goes on and on and on. And there's this one, I think it's probably in here. I haven't gotten to that point, but I was trying to start again, and she cranked up again and starts lecturing him again. Like, let him go to the bathroom. How about you let him go to the bathroom and then lecture him about dumb shit and just ruin his day? But there's one point in here I know where I said something like, oh, fucking Christ or something, because she would not say. It went on for like 5 minutes. And I'm going to have to go through. I think I have a general idea of where it is. It's stuff like that. I have to make sure I cut it out. Because sometimes I don't realize I'm still recording and I'll say something like, oh, fuck. I have to make sure I don't leave those in there. So, yeah, sometimes. There have been a few times that I've missed them, but I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to go, like, take the video down and edit it and re-upload it for that. But yeah, that lady, I wanted to go over there and say something like, why don't you let your little boy go to the bathroom? Oops, I said bathroom. Oh, that's rude. May your son please be excused so he doesn't have an accident. Are we allowed to say that? It was, what is your damn problem? This kid couldn't have been more than a kindergartner. Like, lady, I don't know if you're trying to impress people in the Dollar General. We don't need to hear this. You're embarrassing him. And anyway, it was weird. It was very odd. I guess she saw it as some kind of teachable moment or something. But like, he said he had to go to the bathroom. You know, at that age, you don't get a lot of warning when they need to go to the bathroom sometimes. How about you just take care of that and then, be condescending and shitty to him? Some people, man, I swear. Anyway, yeah, she saw it as a moment where she could teach him a life lesson or some shit. Like, well, you will need a mop and a bucket in a minute, so keep lecturing, though. You really embarrass him. But anyway, so I made a video in Dollar General. I have made 3 videos today other than this. This is the 4th one. I did Dollar General. I did a video with the door prizes for the reunion. I still have some on my bed. I did the Aldi fall stuff, which I uploaded tonight. I got to edit the Dollar General one. I've already edited the door prize one. It's ready to be scheduled to upload. Oh, and I have one. I went back to the abandoned house. Well, y'all already know that. Y'all already saw like the unedited version of that. Well, I made a version of that with a voiceover, so that's coming up. Actually, I think that's going to publish tomorrow evening. So that one's coming up tomorrow on the other channel. Getting ready for the family reunion coming up. Got to get ready. I'm getting all my ducks in a row for that. We're doing it a little different this year where we're combining 2 of the family reunions into one. So I'm not really sure how that's going to go. It's going to be interesting. So, but I've been busy. And my younger son is sick now. He started running a fever this morning, and he said he's not feeling well, so he's probably not going to school tomorrow. And my older son starts a new job tomorrow. Hey, it's awesome. And he wanted me to give a little advice, and he's given this advice to his friends too, because he has a couple of friends that are trying to either find another job or find a job. Like, one is employed right now but wants something else, and one is trying to find like his first job. Anyway, here's what he said. Now, I know this is anecdotal, completely anecdotal. That boy, applied online to so many jobs, and he would follow up. He would try to, make phone calls, talk to people, got nowhere, got absolutely nowhere doing that. So I said, well, it doesn't work. Let's try something else. Why don't you go in person to some places? Don't, and just go and ask if you could talk to somebody. And he did that. He went around to several places, and I'm not going to say where he got a job, but he went around to different places, and he said at several places I went to, like dress nice, have copies of your resume, look professional, greet people. He knows how to do all that. He's really great. So, several places he went to, they said, oh, you just go to the website. I understand that. I do understand, and I appreciate that. I just wondered if while I'm here, if I could just possibly talk to someone. So he did get to talk to several people, and he gave his resume out. He went to quite a few different places. One of the places he went to, though, did call him back. Someone reviewed his resume, which he dropped off in person. Someone reviewed it and said, I think we have something that might work for you. Would you be interested? And so they talked about it a little bit. He went back in for an interview for this position that he didn't know anything about, didn't see anything about it online. Would you be interested in doing this? It's a position that just became available. We were going to put it up. But if you're interested, just if you like to come in and, chat about it, we'd love to, talk to you. So he went in, talked to him, and he got a call a couple days later, and they offered him the job. So he starts tomorrow. It's great. So he wanted me to let you know, if you're looking for a job, first of all, one thing about, applying for jobs online, a lot of those jobs are not real. I mean, if you know anything about that, you see all these, help wanted job postings. A lot of them are fake. A lot of them are old. They're not up to date. They're not actually jobs that are available. And a lot of that is just companies fishing for your information, and they'll take all that information that you put into that application and sell it to third parties. So you're not ever going to get a call about any job, because there's no job. There's no actual job. They are farming that information from you. And a lot of the ones that actually are jobs are reviewed by AI. They're reviewed by bots and shit. They're not reviewed by actual people. And they could kick out your application because it had a certain word in it, or it didn't have a certain word in it. So a lot of those are never reviewed by human beings. So I'm not saying you can't get a job that way, but it might, if that's not working for you, it might behoove you to actually just, like, if there's some places you would be interested in working, just go there in person and be respectful, dress neatly, look like you actually want a job. Like, don't go in there looking like you just rolled out of bed. I mean, I'm not trying to be mean, but, a little tough love never hurt anybody. Go in there looking decent. I'm not saying you have to go like you're dressed for the prom or anything, but, tuck your shirt in, just put on, you know what I mean. Dress like you're going to a job interview, even though you're not. You're just going in to talk to them. Dress to impress to the best of your abilities. I mean, hell, you can go to Goodwill and buy an outfit for $20 and look perfectly decent. And just wear that everywhere you go. Take copies of your resume, like hard copies, printed copies with your contact information on them. Make sure everything is up to date. You can prepare, there are templates online everywhere to create your own resume. Make it look nice. Keep it to one page if you can. Now, again, this is just anecdotal, but it worked for my son. It worked for him when nothing else, because he tried and tried to find work online and following up, like not just submitting the application. He was following up too and got nowhere. Just dead end after dead end. And so finally he did. So, well, I'll try anything. I'll go talk to people. I don't have no problem doing that. So he went and talked to people. So if they say, well, we encourage people to go online, I understand that. Thank you. I will do that. I just wondered if while I'm here, if I might speak to someone. If I could just have a moment of their time, if I could just speak to them for a moment, leave a copy of my resume, I would really appreciate it. So he did that everywhere he went, and he got to talk to a bunch of people. He didn't get a job at the first place he went to. I don't know how many places he went to, but he went to several big to medium-sized companies around town. And one of them actually called him back and said, yeah, we have a job that we might be interested in if you want to talk about it. So I'm excited for him. I'm happy. He's happy because he's really ready. Like, I just want to work. If somebody would just give me a chance, like, I want a full-time job. I want to work. just, it's just so frustrating that I can't find that. So he's really excited. So yeah, it's been a roller coaster, but so hopefully it will work out. I think it's going to be good for him. So, and it sounds like a job that has a chance of advancement, like you can go on and do other things. I think it'd be really good. So if you're having trouble finding a job, it's just a suggestion, and it may not, hell, that may not work either. I don't know. I don't think there's any like 100% guaranteed way to find a job. I mean, there are a lot of variables, and these days the job market is shit. It is just shit right now, and I'm not the only one. I think pretty much everybody who's been looking for a job, or somebody who's been looking, I think we all know it's kind of shit right now. Yeah, it is. If you're actually trying to find a job, my God, I'm very happy to have my job. I would not want to be looking right now because it sucks. So anyway, that's exciting. What else has happened? Look, Marty's asleep on the... Are you asleep, Marty? Look at his baby. Look at that baby. Marty. 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 And there's Boop. Hey, Boop. Pumpkin's not dead. Evie's not dead. They're just not in here right now. I don't think Boop. Boop might be under the bed. I'm sorry, Pumpkin's under the bed. That's Boop. We used to call her Olive when we first got her, but that name doesn't fit her. It's my shelf organization. Actually, no name fits this cat. Boop. Kitty, kitty, kitty. What the hell do you want? Hey. Hey, cat. What are you doing? What are you doing? Hey, Peter. Hey, Boop. She's looking at me. Yeah, Evie's downstairs, and I think Pumpkin might be under the bed. I don't know. They're not dead, though. She's flipping over on her back. She's so cute. Anyway, I just wanted to give you an update and say hey and let you know that I'm not dead either. I'm still here. It has just been... I've just been busy because we set up at the yard sale and we sold some stuff. We sold quite a bit. We did pretty well. I let my kids keep the money. I just wanted to get rid of some stuff. I went through my closet and got rid of a whole bunch of clothes and stuff. And man, I got rid of all manners of stuff out of my closet. What did I buy? I bought a dress. I bought two like long sweater cardigan things. So pretty. I paid $2 each. $1 for one of the cardigans, $2 for one. I paid $2 for the dress. I got the cutest little pair of leggings for $1. Oh, and a skirt. I got a pretty skirt for $1. And I bought this humongous bag of just random jewelry for $20. It's like a 20-pound bag of jewelry. It's this big ass bag. So we will enjoy going through that later. I bought that. I think that's about all I bought. I didn't buy a whole lot. I let the kids man the tent for the most part because I just wanted to walk around and look at what everybody else had for sale. I didn't make a video while I was there. Like, I just didn't feel like it. I just wanted to hang out and shop, and so I didn't do a video or anything. So we did pretty well. I forget how much they made. They made a good amount of money. I mean, we sold a lot of stuff because we were selling it really cheap. So I was basically giving shit away. I just wanted to get rid of it. So I went through stuff in the attic. I went through our building out there, my closet. Man, I got rid of so much stuff, and it is so nice to have all that stuff just gone. So then whatever we didn't sell, some of it I took to Goodwill. Some of it I'm going to take to the little thrift store when I can get out there again. It's so great. I love getting rid of stuff. I hate clutter. Like right now in my room, there's a lot of clutter in here, and I can't stand it. But for right now, there's not a lot I can do about it. I'm just going to have to live with it. But I want to get this uploaded so you know that I haven't forgotten about you and I'm not dead. I made it out to the farmer's market too, and I bought some tomatoes and some raw peanuts to feed to the squirrels. And the tufted titmice, the birds, they love the peanuts. I put some out. I bought some about a week ago. And I put some out in the backyard. And this little tufted titmouse kept flying down and getting them and flying away with them. And apparently they eat them. I found a video on YouTube of a tufted titmouse eating a peanut. And it was the cutest thing I've ever seen. They hold it in between their little feet and they just peck at it. It's adorable. You should look that up. Tufted titmouse eating a peanut. It's the cutest damn thing you've seen today. I promise you it is. It is so cute. So there was one of those getting peanuts, and there were some squirrels getting peanuts, and so I bought some more for them because I enjoy watching them. So anyway, it's a little after 10. I got to get a shower and I got to get ready for bed because I got to go to work. I got to get up and go to work in the morning too. But yeah, I am kind of looking at a car for my son. It's not time for him to have a car at all, but this is it's just something different about it. I don't want to go into details about it, but there's I found something that's special online, and I hope we get to talk to the seller because I really want to go see this car. I really want to go see it. If I buy it, I'll show it to you later. I'll let you see it. But for right now, hell, I can't even get up with the seller. It's like he just dropped off the face of the earth. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a good weekend, and I hope your week coming up is awesome. And thank you so much for being here. And I will see you again soon.